I picked out eye tutorials from Pinterest, so you don't have to. So I already picked out some references from Pinterest, and we'll be rating them from 1 to 10, and easy, medium, or hard mode. Alright, so let's get started. This is the first one I chose, and it looked really cute. So all I'm doing is put down the basic shapes. And this is kind of like a brush I created for fun. It ended up becoming really good. This is kind of the brush, the sketch brush that I did. And now for the line art. I am in love with this line brush. This is really good. I can't read Japanese. I am sorry, but this is a really good brush. Yeah, this brush makes me feel like I know what I'm doing while I really don't know shit about anything there. So, now let's go, getting that iris. Yeah, that's it. Line's done. Let's get down with the flat colors. So first off, I'm shading in that blush. It looks so cute with all that blush. Look at that. Well, I'm just locking in the colors, using erase along the line brush to erase along the line, just as the name suggests. And here. Perfect. I'm literally eye dropping the colors. So I'm like testing and seeing whichever suits the best, and I'm finally up with something. I could have just used a fill-in tool. I'm using gradient, following the steps exactly what I see in the tutorial. If you notice my eyes, they're very simple. Just basic line art and simple shadings. I see very interesting details here. Like that little curvy line and the lash is definitely not what I would think normally of eyelash. So yeah. Shadow from the eyelash, and the pupil is lighter in color, which I usually go for a darker pupil. So I don't know where to put this, but we do outline it to make the pupil stand out. Then I have the reflective light. This is nice. The reflective light from a window, apparently. We're right on step 5, so it's turning out really nice. And another thing I absolutely loved is mixing a bit of the skin color into the eye, into the iris, and giving it that little highlight. Nice. And a bit more of rendering. Whatever I see, whatever I might have missed, I'm just adding in contrast, a bit more of details, and I think there we go. We have our results. I absolutely loved this one. It came out really good. And on terms of difficulty, it was actually pretty easy to follow. I really loved it. Let's work, and my rating is a solid 9 out of 10. I'm not gonna say I liked it. Coming to the next one, I already picked out this one, and let's start. Keep your canvas big, guys. Don't zoom. Okay. Now, I'm still hung up on this brush. I really like it. It's got that rigid. It has that rough edges, which I definitely like. Now I'm just going to look in the flat colors, off-white for the eyes. Remember, eyes are never pure white, the whites of the eye. And I'm just realizing that my colors are not even close to the color that they might have picked. So I can't even read some of the instructions because it's in Korean apparently. So yeah, I'm just following my guts here. Locking in some colors. We're on step 2. We're almost done with step 2. And the step 3 was interesting. We have this brownish, reddish color, almost rusty, for the inner corner and outer corner of the eye, which was nice. Now we have the shadow, the pupil, and that little flexion we get on the lower iris. That's a reflective light, I believe. And then this was very interesting. I really liked where we take the skin color and get it on top of the lashes. It was interesting detail. And the blurring inside, adding contrast to the hatches. That looks good. And I'm literally following the steps. That's all I can say. Rendering here and there, wherever I might have missed. And blurring the pupil was definitely a new one for me. This blue reflective light from the windows, I used a hard light mode and adjusted the opacity and blended it to suit the eyes perfectly. It was very creative, innovative, and I definitely loved the blue pop on that red. Kind of reminds you of that 3D glasses that we get as kids. You know, those blue and red lens? Yeah. And I loved this little detail, but heart-shaped highlight is everything. And another thing that this artist do is that little glass effect in the eyes. I don't know what she did, so I did my own take on it. Just color dodge layer and lower opacity blended and more shimmer. Just throw in all the shines that you got and you'll be getting your eyes. There we go. I really like this one. Okay, difficulty is hard, okay? Not gonna kid myself, I took an hour to do this. And rating is a 10 out of 10. Solid. I loved it. 10 because it looks awesome. And it looks like all that hard effort actually paid off. Well, coming up to the third one, there was a little joke I did to myself. It was kind of a prank. It was bad, okay? I actually chose another art for this, another tutorial with green eyes. It looked beautiful. But the problem is, it's the same artist as the first one. And I had to cut the whole video, cut the whole recording just to do this one. I chose the other blue eyes, and I chose this because the art style is pretty different. It counts, right? It's a different style. And yeah, I'm just like following this step. I'm right on the third step, 4, adding in the multiply layer. I would not pine towards this art style because it's not my style, not my favorite, but there are people out there who absolutely love it. Huge respect to you guys because it's a lot of work. I'm too lazy to do this, so not proud, but it's just me. And doing individual lashes, highlights, and a bit of reflective light and rendering, and voila, there we have it. It's nice. Difficulty, I would go with definitely a medium. I mean, it was easy, but I struggled rendering the eyes, honestly. 8.5. The eye part was the easiest, the skin part was tough. And that's all the 3 we have. And for me, the favorite one is the red one. And the second one is this, and then the third is the semi-realistic eye.